Okay, so now we're gonna finish 12-5 on the back. It's volume of cones. So again, it gives you two formulas. We're gonna use the second one here. 1/3 pi r squared h. The first one is 1/3 base times height, and the base of a cone is round, so your base is pi r squared. So instead of doing pi r squared and then putting it in, we're just gonna do it all as one step. So all we need to find are two variables, our radius and the height, and then we're going to plug it right in here, put it in our calculator, and we will have ourselves a solution. So let's look at this first one. The radius of my base is 6. The height goes from the tip of the cone to the center of the cone, so not that 10, it would be 8. So my formula is 1/3 pi. 6 is my r, so 6 squared times 8. I'm going to plug that right into a calculator. 1/3 pi 6 squared times 8, and I get about 301.6. And it's centimeters cubed, because again, we're still on volume. So these problems are a little less work. The next one, my radius is 8. My height is 10. So my volume is 1/3 pi. 1/3 pi 8 squared times 10. 1/3 pi 8 squared times 10, and it's about 670.2. My units is feet cubed. So once you find your radius and your height, it's just plugging it in. The next one, they give me my diameter. I don't want the whole diameter, I want half of it. Half of it is the radius. The height of my figure is 30. So volume is 1/3 pi 6 squared times 30. It's about 1,130. This can round up. We can make it 1,131 if you want. 1,130.9 would be fine. The next one, it's a 45, 45, 90. It tells you the whole thing is 20 though, so we really don't need to use this 45, 45, 90 yet. Half of this 20 would be 10. And since this is 10, oh actually, I'm sorry. Since this is x root 2, I could just do 18 divided by the square root of 2. And my height would be 12.7. So I use this side is x root 2, so in order to find my height, because it's not going to be 10 and 10, I just took 18 and divided it by the square root of 2 to get x alone. That would be what my height would be. So volume is 1/3 pi 10 squared times 12.7. Oops. And it's 1,329.9. This one, my radius is half of the diameter, so it'll be 10. My height is given as 24. My volume is 1/3 pi 10 squared times 24. And if you know what like 10 squared is, 6 squared is, 8 squared is, you could just plug in 1/3 pi 100 times 24. But if not, you don't have to. You'll still get the same answer. So it's 2,513. We're going to round up to 0.3. And last one, my radius is 12, my height is 25. 1/3 pi 12 squared times 25. 1/3 pi 12 squared times 25. And it's about 3,769.9. And there you go.